It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Kenny Chesney officially announcing his big summer tour for 2024 yesterday. And as previously discussed, it will include Zac Brown Band, Megan Maroney, and Uncle Kracker.
Oh, that's a good lineup. Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Big
lineup, and going to be great. MetLife Stadium, mid-August, as always. He always starts in Tampa in April. He ends in Foxborough, Massachusetts, late August, and always that third Saturday of August is always the MetLife show. So yeah, I think it's the 17th anyway. The CMA Awards tonight, Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning say there will be no slaps like the Oscars. They promise.
Didn't they promise that last year, too?
Well, one of the things Luke Bryan says is you got to be careful who in Nashville can take a joke and who can't. So we're going to lay off a lot of people.
Do the same joke. It was okay the first time around. Not so funny the second.
All right, so we'll see how it goes. This was odd to me, not because he's not good looking, but because wasn't his heyday many years ago? Patrick Dempsey was named People's Sexiest Man Alive, Cande.
Have we landed in another year, you and I, this morning, and we just don't know?
I mean, we love Patrick Dempsey.
He's got the best hair ever.
Right.
Fine, great. I don't get out of all. I mean, what?
Right. Well, shouldn't have this happened? 20 years ago.
I think it did happen 20 years ago. That's my point. I think he already was. I'm telling you, check it out. I think we landed in 1990.
Maybe.
What's going on here?
Maybe. Here's a great story. I don't know who the girl is, but if you watch Bachelor, I guess some people do. Carly Waddell from the Bachelor Enterprise went to the Tisch School of the Arts and was there at the same time as Lady Gaga. And she was interviewed about it, and she says, at the time, and she loves Lady Gaga now, she says, at the time, she was very annoying. We'd all be taking a break. We'd be at lunch. It was kind of like the downtime, and Gaga wouldn't stop. She would sit during lunch at the piano, singing the songs from Wicked at the top of her lungs, and we were all so annoyed, we'd go in the hallway and eat our lunch. That's how annoying Gaga was. But see what happened, Cande?
Hey, that's the kind of people we're going to see later on, so be careful who you're burning up the ladder.
The first thing I thought of was Elijah, because he doesn't stop singing at home. Yeah.
It is a little obnoxious. Not Elijah, but if you're, in college. Yeah, I could see where it would be, a little obnoxious.
Kourtney Kardashian left the hospital yesterday. She gave birth a number of days ago. Might have been a C-section, might have had a complication or two, but she just left the hospital yesterday. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy. The baby went home too, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, it did. And no issues there.
She is, in her 40s, and it gets a little harder the older you get, so maybe this will be her last, and I hope everything works out. What do you want me to say?
Alrighty.
Another Kardashian grandchild. They have plenty of money for the inheritance. Don't worry.
Is Kourtney in her 40s? Is that true?
Yes, she is.
All right. As you'd imagine, since the passing of Matthew Perry, Friends has become the #1 streamed series online.
Watched a couple of episodes myself yesterday for that very reason. He was so funny. Oh, what a loss.
And Bruce Springsteen, your man, made a surprise appearance at the Stand Up for Heroes comedy benefit. This was his first appearance since canceling shows for peptic ulcer disease.
Yes.
And he looks good. Everyone says he looks good.
He looked good. I saw it myself, and I hope he's not out there too early. That's nothing to play around with, that peptic ulcer disease. It's nasty.
Yeah. And I'll give you one more. Aaron Rodgers was overheard on the field after the Monday Night Football game telling another player from the Chargers when they asked him, hey, when are you coming back? He said, oh, give me a couple of weeks. So, there's been a lot of talk that he's
There
making
has.
the quickest recovery ever from
There,
Achilles?
yes.
You know?
Now, again, not a spring chicken in football eyes. I hope he doesn't come back too soon and then re-injure. But hey, the Jets need him. You know that. I know that. We all know that.
We will see. TV tonight, ABC, 8 o'clock, the CMA Awards. Fox with The Masked Singer, and Apple TV with the third season finale of The Morning Show. And there you have it, your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We're going to be a lot cooler today. Definitely more brisk, high around 50, dry, and you can get out there and enjoy it, but definitely not the 65 we had yesterday. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.